I had a terrible experience with valley fever. With valley fever, I knew it was prevalent in this area, just never thought I would get it. The day I received diagnosis, I was in complete denial. I said, how could this happen to me? Are you sure? I was questioning the doctor and everything. It just didn't make sense that it just happened after being discommuted for so long. I had valley fever for probably a little over a month, if I recall. This happened in the early 2000s. The symptoms I've experienced was complete exhaustion. I would go to work like any other day, and within the first couple hours, I just felt sleepy, even after a couple cups of coffee. So after a few days of that, I would see my doctor, and when I was diagnosed with valley fever, I was still in complete denial. But even as such, I still tried to go to work, but I couldn't power through it. After a week or two, I just had to go home and rest. And that caused some depression, to be honest. But other than that, it was just tired, sleepiness, had some vertigo, and it was just an experience that I don't want anybody else to go through. It was just one of those things where, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get through another day? How am I going to get through the next hour or two? Because you had a hard time breathing, and all you wanted to do was sleep. That's all you wanted to do all day long. The treatment I received was they prescribed to me this antifungal drug called diflucan. And diflucan, I did a little bit of research at the time. It was to kill a fungus. And I was telling the physician, why are you giving me a fungus pill? What is this thing? And he says, you dummy, that's what valley fever is. It's a fungus. And this is the treatment of choice at the time. And lucky for me, there was no side effects that I'm aware of. And I took that for quite a while, actually. But that seemed to have fixed it. So from my understanding is that you're always going to have valley fever, but hopefully I've built up immunity towards it. And after all these years, when people ask me, well, how did you get valley fever? Well, I was breathing. That's how you get valley fever, is that if there is a dust storm, if there is any type of movement of the soil, you just have to be alert. Whenever I see a windstorm, cloud of dust, a slight memory comes back. Get indoors. Don't breathe that air, or wear a mask. So as my kids were growing up, anytime there was a windstorm, get indoors. So I would advise anybody to always do that. And also as such, because of the air quality in this community, I have HEPA air filters everywhere I go, all around the house, at my work, just any way to take preventive measures to clean up the air around me. Do not be naive. Valley fever affects young and old, rich or poor, doesn't matter what nationality you are, humans or animals. If you breathe, you can get valley fever. So always get tested. If you have the symptoms, if you have continuously flu-like symptoms, don't just test for COVID, which we're all aware of. Also insist that your physician test you for valley fever. Because valley fever can kill you, even though it is rare. If it goes to the wrong places, it could be severe. You could have valley fever today and not know about it with mild symptoms. So insist that your physician run the test so that you're better, more aware and alert of this deadly disease. My name is Quon Louey. I am a face of valley fever.